So, basically, I would really highly recommend that if you have headphones, use your headphones. If you have an eye mask, put on your eye mask. You'll be turning off your camera once we begin. Ideally lying down if you can. If you can lie on a sofa or whatever is nearby, you can lie on the floor on a yoga mat. So I did say, bring blankets, bring pillows, because I don't want you just sitting in a chair kind of nodding off. I want you so supported and comfortable for this, because when I introduce our special guests, they'll give you more indication as to what this journey is going to be like. But comfort really, really is key today for this practice, because the practice will probably last for about 35 to 40 minutes. It's like a very long yoga nidra, if any of you have been to a yoga class recently or before. So you can be running around now grabbing whatever you need, unless you've already attended to that. And I'm now going to introduce you to our special guests. Okay, there's another couple coming in there now, which is great. I think that must be nearly everybody. Okay, there's another one. Right. Okay. So now I just see how you're all doing. I'm just having a look around there, that I know some of you are getting your bits and pieces ready. So I said we'd always take the time. Great. And some of you have your cameras off, which is fantastic. Okay. So I'm now going to do the big reveal. It is so exciting for me to have this just tremendous couple, MJ and Dean, with us today. We're really, really grateful. It was one of those spontaneous things that came about. MJ and Dean were connecting. I've met them at numerous events, actually, at the Chopra Center. I've met them, and I've met them in Mexico at another retreat with David G. And they really have something very, very special to offer. So you can see now they've turned on their camera and they're coming to us live from, I wrote down the name. Is it Vancouver Island? Yeah. Vancouver Island in Canada. And I know that we have a mixture of people here, MJ and Dean, from like Florida and the UK and Ireland and the US. We have a real lovely mixed group, international group, I would say, here with us today. So MJ and Dean are so gifted with their abilities to do music. Basically, they share their traditional instruments and they share incredible vocals. So they'll be using everything from drums to chants to I let them explain what they do best, because they'll definitely do a better job than I will. But just trust me on this one, guys, because whenever I went to an event where MJ and Dean were leading sound healing, I had such a phenomenal experience. So it's really one of those experiences where you have to really surrender physically, and then the mind will start to calm and settle. And really, you just allow the vibrations of their sacred chants and sacred sounds just to move through your physiology and your mind. And today is such an appropriate day for it, because it is the spring equinox. And whether it's 9:30 in the morning, West Coast, or you're here in this side of the world at 4:30 in the afternoon, it's spring equinox everywhere. And it means that the day and the light are the night and are the dark and the light are equal measure in the northern hemisphere today. And what Ayurveda says is this is an ideal day to just settle your whole body, to recalibrate, so that the balance of the doshas as we move through the season change. So we're kind of moving out of the kapha season, getting ready to move into the pitta season. So this is really, really the best time that you could be doing this. And as you know, it is being recorded, so you'll be able to use the recording to do it at a later date again if you need that. Okay, would MJ and Dean, would you guys like to step forward? I'll stop talking and just say hi. And
hi everyone, thank you so much, Suzi, for welcoming us in your group. We are super thrilled to be with you today. And
I agree.
I always talk, So today we invite you to really be present with yourself and for yourself. So Suzi will be leading us all into a relaxing state where we're going to be called to journey and to really get ready to be present even deeper through this musical and guided meditation journey that we will be offering you. And so it's really our pleasure to be celebrating the equinox with you today. And we really invite you, once we start doing our sound and our music, we invite you to really follow the vibration of the sound into your body, so through your ears, and then you can direct the sound. And if ever your thoughts are just kind of floating away and you're being distracted, just bring yourself back to the sound, and the sound will teach you its way to your inner wisdom and to your higher self. And so I'll stop here for now. I'll let Suzi guide us to begin this journey, and then I'll see you on the other side of Suzi.
Thank you so much. And
Suzi, you're muted right now.
I clicked it, but it didn't actually, I didn't do it correctly. So yeah, good. So I've just put in the chat more information about MJ and Dean, who are these music medicine artists. I think that's such a beautiful title because it really describes what this experience is about beautifully. And so we're going to begin, as I said, with we'll do a body scan, and we'll do withdrawal of the senses, some pratyahara, as we prepare you to relax and begin kind of moving your attention from the external environment into the internal world, because this really is an internal journey. And then we'll do our time travel, just a short meditation as we lie down, just to prepare where we're going to go on this journey together. And then MJ and Dean will take over, and we'll transition into the sound healing. So that'll last for probably about 35, maybe up to 40 minutes. And, any time when we do a practice like this, you can move at any time. You can do whatever you need for you. So don't force yourself to lie there, poker still or anything. Really give yourself permission to move as you need to. And as we come to the end of the sound healing, I have invited that you would bring a pen and maybe a journal or some paper, and it's not absolutely necessary. So if it doesn't feel like your bag, let it be. But what we'll do is we'll bring, when you come up into a seated position, which MJ will do, we'll just really pause. Like when we do normal, regular meditation, we have that integration process. So we'll have an integration process of about 6 or 7 minutes, and it's really important that you stay for that duration. You can sit there in a contemplation, just sit and stare out the window or look at a candle, whatever feels good. Or if you feel like journaling, you can do so, and I'll give you some guidance on that, just a couple of somatic writing prompts. So and then we'll come to the end of our session together. If there's anything you need to ask any of us, we're here for you at the end. But I really encourage that you kind of maintain a kind of a sacred silence, within yourself, and moving then, if you can, if it's conducive for you to go out into nature with this, take the vibration within you and take it out, step out into, if it's your garden or your yard, barefoot, if it's conducive, obviously, if the weather suits. But just try to spend a few minutes or, even up to half an hour if you can in nature at the end, and nature will really help to do that final kind of micro integration of this whole process. So I'm just going to look around now and see how everybody is doing. Is everybody ready? Okay, looks good to me. I'm just going to double check. I'll mute you anyway, so don't move if you're not muted. I'm just going through the room now to make sure that everybody is muted and everybody has everything they need as we begin. Wow, this is wonderful. Okay. So now that you've found your comfortable position, I want you to look around your room now. Just really open your eyes and look around and just see, is there anything else that you need to attend to? Does your pet need to be left in or left out? Do you need to turn up the heat or turn down the heat? Do you need to close the curtains or the blinds? And ideally, if you can make the room more, a little bit darker, that would be ideal. And if it's not possible, you can always put on like an eye mask. And the best way to hear the sounds that MJ and Dean are going to bring to this incredible experience would be through headphones if you have those. And just if you need to have some water nearby or any extra blankets or cushions, just remember now that comfort is key here. So let's begin. Let's take a long, slow, deep breath in together. Filling up the belly, around the rib cage, the upper chest. Really feel like you're filling up a balloon, and then exhale, let it go. Nice, slow, steady, extended exhale all the way out. Really fully empty everything out now till there's no breath left in you, and then very slowly breathing naturally, breathing in again and out. Let's do that one more time. Taking a one long, slow, deep breath in, filling up across your belly, your rib cage, and your upper chest. Expanding your whole torso now like a balloon. Pause at the top of the inhale and then gently releasing the breath, slow, steady. Breathing out through the nose, through the mouth. Whatever feels good, but slow it down and extend it all the way out, drawing the navel in towards the spine, really squeezing out that last bit of air till there's nothing left, pausing gently at the end of the exhale. And then when it feels ready, invite in that automatic breath in again and breathe naturally for a few more breaths. We'll do one more. Let's take a long, slow, deep breath in, 3-part breath, filling your belly, filling your rib cage, filling your whole upper chest. Huge, big expansion across your torso now. Pause at the top of the inhale, and then nice, slow, steady exhale. Through the nose now, drawing in at the navel, drawing it in nice and slowly as you breathe through the nose, an extended, long, full exhale till there's nothing left, till you're empty. Pause at the end and then allow the natural impulse to breathe and fill you up as you return to your natural breath. We're going to scan your body now, beginning at the top of your head. Just gently draw your awareness at the top of the head, and as I call out the different parts, just move your attention down from the top of the head to the forehead, back of the head, both ears, across your eyes, the tip of your nose, your cheeks, your chin, your jaw, awareness of your mouth, your lips, your tongue, and your teeth. Gently place the tip of your tongue now behind the ridge, which is behind the 2 front upper teeth. And this will just relax the facial muscles and the jaw even more. Breathing naturally through the nose, gently scanning now the neck, the throat. Scanning all across the shoulders, And having the subtle intention now, we're letting go, releasing any accumulated physical stress or tension from the physical body now. Move your attention down both arms to your elbows, to the wrists, to the palms of your hands, the back of your hands. And notice now how you're holding your hands. Are they down by your sides? Ideally, if you're lying down, palms facing upwards, slightly away from the body if you're lying. But if you're in a seated position, you can just rest them gently on your lap. Moving your attention down the whole back of your spine now with its natural curves. You're not holding any firm position here. You're allowing everything to be soft and natural. Your belly is soft. Your rib cage is relaxed. Your chest is relaxed. Moving your attention now across the back of the body down to the base of the spine, to the buttocks. And if you're in a chair, really allow yourself to sink back into the chair now. Hopefully you've got some support for the back of your head. And then maintaining that relaxed feeling down both legs to the knees, from the hips to the ankles. If you are in a chair, your feet are flat on the floor, uncrossed. And if you're lying down, allow the legs now the feet to flop out to the sides. If it's more comfortable, you can also lie with your knees bent up, bending up the knees, and then bring both knees together while the feet go out to the sides. So you have to play around with finding how you can lie here comfortably, and remember to move anytime you need to. Follow your own body's intuitive nudges to maintain comfort throughout this practice. And as we bring the body scan to an end at the soles of the feet, the space between your toes, your heels, become aware now of the temperature in the room. Notice the temperature of the room against your skin. Then we'll move through the five senses, from the feeling of touch, where your blankets are touching your body, where your body is touching the chair, the sofa, or the yoga mat, wherever you're lying or seated on. Maybe your feet are making contact with the floor. Just awareness around where you're making physical contact. And now let's become aware of the sounds in the environment, remembering that sound is never a barrier to any of your practices. You simply allow sounds from the adjoining rooms or from the neighborhood. Let them come and go. So become aware of the sounds that are far away. And then start to draw your attention inward to the more localized sounds, the sounds your body is making. Becoming aware of the sound of your breath. And now we'll close the eyes softly, if you haven't done so already, as we withdraw the sense of sight. Moving inward now, slowly withdrawing these five senses. Observing the smells in the area, in the room. Maybe you were burning incense or lit a candle, or maybe there's flowers. Whatever are the scents that you pick up, move your attention now from those, becoming more intimate as you move inward. And finally, just connecting with the sense of taste in your mouth. Maybe there's some remnants of your last piece of food or drink that you had. And take a gulp of saliva here. And really allow your mouth to be relaxed. Softly closed, breathing through the nose ideally. And now we're going to begin the journey. For this journey, I'm going to invite you to join me on my time travel experience. This is a meditation journey that I've been playing with for the last couple of years. And it's a lot of fun. So we'll enter this time machine with a childlike curiosity now. So I invite you in your mind's eye, if you're visual, to allow your imagination to create the time machine of your own dreams, of your own visions, to manifest now in your mind's eye. Give it a shape, a color. Whatever comes to mind, just rock with that. Notice the door is open now, and with a sort of a gentle curiosity and a little hint of excitement, allow yourself to enter the time machine, allowing the doors to close, and you take your seat. And there's all sorts of lights and buttons. But this time machine has this incredible intelligence. It tunes right into you, sitting right here, right now, as it prepares to take off down across the time horizon line, back in time to a location that's appropriate for you specifically. Imagine now the vibration of the machine moving you as it takes off. And based on the premise that your past is informing your present, we're going to journey back now in this time machine to a point in the past, a subtle memory that could be informing this present, something that we're ready to just explore now and connect with. As the time machine shoots out across that event horizon line, it lands in the past. And as it lands softly, you're visualizing yourself now standing up. The door opens automatically, and as you step out, look down at your feet. You know, what's the terrain like? What sort of shoes are you wearing? What's the season? Are you somewhere familiar? Maybe you can ask yourself, what date is it? What year is it? And with a playful curiosity, let's invite our younger self from that time and place to meet us here. And as we meet this younger version of ourselves, we'll connect with them now as we begin this journey, the Spring Equinox journey with MJ and Dean with Sacred Fire guiding us the rest of the way.
one with yourself. One in your dream. Connected with your heart, with your soul. Feeling, sensing, knowing. See your heart connecting with your heart. And perhaps in this moment, you can allow the connection with Source and bring in any rebalancing energy to allow a smooth, loving supporting release of whatever shows up in this moment. And perhaps you can imagine a loving pair of beautiful, supportive hands, welcoming any stuck energy to be released and carried out of your energy body. Ground, center, balance, deepen, unify, ground, center, love, balance, deepen, unify. Vai, dai, dusa, 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 me, que sare, mappa, ikai, disa, isha, using your mind's eye and your imagination. See yourself, know yourself, feel yourself. Bringing in loving, supportive vibration, light, to this being that you were down your timeline. And feel and see and know how this support and this light is now affecting your being forward up your timeline. And perhaps you can stop along your timeline. Stop along the way to another place, another time, where you feel that you could have benefited from more love and light, strength and support. your energy body. And using your mind's eye and your imagination, choosing a time and place in the past, imagine that you are offering a rose to yourself. And you are placing this rose in the center of your heart. And now imagine that you are offering a second rose in front of your previous self, aligned with the rose at the center of your heart. And imagine that you are placing a third rose behind your heart in perfect alignment with the two other roses. And now place a rose to your left and a rose to your right. And allow your younger self to channel the light, the life force from the cosmos, directly from source, wherever that lies for you, into your energy body, into your rose, into your heart space. And allow this light, this pure life force to invigorate and re-energize your heart and shine and expand this energy into all the roses around you, placing another rose up above and another rose below yourself. And now shining to the north and to the south and the east and the west of your center, your sacred universe. Shine up to the cosmos and down to Mother Earth from the center of your heart. Shine and expand your energy. And while you are expanding this energy, imagine that all stuck memories and beliefs and pictures and energies can be released out to those roses around you, into the universe outside of your aura and your energy field. Simply creating space, allowing yourself to be fully loved, enlightened, and empowered in your energy. And just bathe in this space, cleansing, healing. And before you make your way back to this time and space, imagine that you are saying goodbye to your previous self, to your older self. And perhaps you can offer yourself a gift before you leave. And imagine that you are standing up, feeling your feet walking the earth, and walking towards a stream up ahead. You are called towards the stream. And this stream is fresh and warm. And so as a cleansing ritual, you are stepping into the stream. And allow any remaining energy that is ready to be released out your feet into the water. And as you are imagining that you are standing in this stream, connected with the water, observe the natural flow. Remember and know the natural flow of water. And let this knowing inspire you. And see and visualize yourself being in the flow, with the flow. Having an easy, rewarding time on the planet. In the days and the months and the years to come. Seeing yourself living with ease and with joy in your heart. And knowing that you can release any stuck energy at any time outside of your energy field. Breathe. Breathe into your heart. Bring yourself back from any time, place, or events. Feel your spirit. Feel your energy. Whole inside of you and around you. And scan your energy body right now, right around your physical body. And see if there is any misplaced energy that doesn't belong there. And if you can identify, either you can guess that it's there, or you can see it, or you can feel it. You can sense it, you can hear it. Imagine that you are allowing this energy to be released in a beautiful rose that is outside of your aura. Can you feel your aura clearly, simply feeling where yourself, where your energy field goes out to? Is it very close to your body? Is it at an arm distance? And imagine that this energy field, this aura, is flexible yet quite solid. And that the space inside this aura and this energy field is yours. You are sovereign. You are empowered in your energy field. And so imagine that there's a beautiful rose outside of your aura, and anything that is left inside of your energy field can be let out, maybe aspired by this rose, acting a little bit like a vacuum or post-it. So we're really cleansing deeply today. And once this is done, if ever there was anything left, knowing that you can come back at any time to finish this work, you can simply allow this rose to be taken away, either by a pair of beautiful golden hands, or simply allow it to fly away and disperse in the universe, transmuting into bright, pure life force. And using your mind's eye, bring your attention into your heart. And have a wish for yourself, for today and the times to come. And ask your inner guidance to gift you with an image or a symbol or a word to support you on your path, to remind you of your own light, your own wisdom when you need it. And put this symbol or this image or this word or this gift somewhere in your energy field. You can keep it in your heart or anywhere else you need it. So you can access it at any time in the future. And now just rest for a few minutes, simply being with nothing to do, nothing to visualize, just being here, now. And if you want to, you can hum to yourself a little love song, little love humming, nurturing, cultivating self-love, self-care. Massaging your heart. And breathe your way back into your physical body, bringing your awareness behind your eyes, in the center of your head, turning up your awareness, reconnecting with your thoughts, with your physical body, your emotional body, and your spiritual body. And ever so gently, I invite you to start wiggling your toes and wiggling your fingers, and imagine that you are putting on your human suit and fully embodying your energy in your physical body. Starting to move your neck from left to right, perhaps moving your head, starting to yawn, and letting out loud sighs. And move your spine and bring some gentle energy to uplift your body right now. And perhaps you can, if you are laying down, make your way to your side. And ever so gently, and if you are seated, simply moving on your seat. Ever so gently bringing yourself back up to seated position, where you will be receiving further guidance from Suzi, who will be leading you into some journaling.
Without getting too disturbed, just gradually moving to reach for your journal now. And taking your pen into your hand. And maybe you're not going to journal at all. You can simply sit and have this time to contemplate. But it can be really a very heart-opening experience to allow your body to speak through your hand to you directly. So as you make the contact with the pen to the paper, with as much grace and ease as you received the sound healing with MJ and Dean, who are going to assist your writing now with some sacred sounds as well. I invite you now to begin with these prompts, some somatic writing prompts. You can simply begin at the top of the page now by writing, what does my body have to say? What's my story? Simply make the connection with the page through your hand with your pen. And allow your body to speak. And if you find that your head is trying to get in the way, just keep coming back to the prompt. What does my body have to say? What's my story? Continue while I watch the time for about 7 minutes now. about a minute more now just to wind up your somatic writing. Take your time. And when you feel ready, just gently putting the pen down if you're writing. And trust that you can come back to this at any time. We'll take a long, slow, deep breath in as we begin to draw this journey, this practice and experience to a gentle close. So breathing in, filling your belly. And then let it all go out through the nose, through the mouth with a sigh if you wish. Let's do that one more time. Let's take a long, slow, deep breath in, filling your belly. And with a gentle sigh, just let it all go. I invite you to softly close your eyes as we bring this to a close by imagining now that that time machine that you took off on this journey in has safely brought you back right here, right now in the spring equinox of 2021. Imagine you're stepping out of that journey now back into your home, your familiar environment. Imagine you're putting both feet firmly on the floor, or if you're still lying or resting, relaxing on a sofa, just allow yourself to visualize that you're putting roots in now, all the way beyond your physical body, rooting and grounding you into the center of the earth, fully grounded, fully connected to the source, the balanced masculine, feminine energy at the center of the earth star chakra. This is it. This is you. You've arrived. You're here and now. As you draw that beautiful balanced energy of the masculine and the sacred feminine through the soles of your feet, all the way up through the root chakra. Let's really connect now to the center of the chest, the heart center. If you're happy to do so, you're comfortable, gently place your hands over your heart. And then I'll invite you, if it is good for you or otherwise, taking a prayer position now with both of those hands pressing the backs of the thumbs against the breastbone there. And then just with your hands in this position, just take a bow, gently lowering your head for showing up today, whatever day it is that you're listening to this. But if you're right here live with us now, take a bow to yourself for showing up, for self-care, for the spring equinox, for your own sound, healing and balancing journey. And then I invite you to gently lift your head. Let's take those fingertips to our forehead, taking a bow to the higher guidance, all the guides that come and show up and guide us into these processes. And we'll add into that our beautiful guests today, MJ and Dean, also known as Sacred Fire, the sacred couple who have really opened their hearts, their home, their studio, their sounds, their voices to aid our journey today. And I thank them both from the center of my heart. And when you feel ready, looking around, you can turn your camera back on if you wish. You don't have to, by the way. And just take a look. I'm going to put us into gallery view and just look around at the people that have shared this beautiful experience with us, with you today. And we'll stop the recording at this point, and then what we can do is, if anybody has anything they wish to share, it's still a safe container. If you need to share anything, we're more than willing to, we're here for you. And otherwise, if there's nothing to say, that's just as good too. You can really maintain that sacred silence and connection that you've created.